Connected. Sound channel resumed. User joined your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
How'd it? Are you a moonshiner? Are you a moonshiner? Are you right? Is it right? Yeah, I thought it was. I was just making sure then. I just said someone wearing the belt buckle and wearing the bandana. I just thought, who's that? Yeah, I know it is though. I think it is. Looking hell, Jay, I didn't know you were bald. Fuck me. Motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane. My name's Rick Pickle. You probably met my cousin before, Bob Baker, squeaky one. Yeah. Yeah, here I ran this. Yeah, I ran this saloon before. Yeah. It's one of them. I don't like doing it anymore though. I'd rather not do something like that. I'd rather just do what I do now. Is just be free and just do whatever I want to do in it. It's hard work though. It's hard work. Right, I'm gonna be back in a minute myself.
Howdy. What's up? Town's been pretty populated for the last few hours. Yeah, before the storm. Police chief himself is even down. Mm-hmm. Not really. I think content. Content. No, nothing like that yet. Probably be a few days or weeks before we hear about it. Maybe they took like a day out of the month.
On the door. You go to get in there. Do the same when you get to the desk.
Hopefully, man, they can be some sharpshooters.
Morning to you.
Hi, honey. Horse Dave.
Can you hear me?
Run out of time. Do I use a rifle? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Can someone give me 20 cents? Can anyone hear me?
I can't hear you, brother. Should be talking. Oh,
Son
thank
of a
you.
fucking bitch.
Oh, no, you buy the wrong ammo or something like that. You need repeater ammo, don't you? Yep. Happy days. Well, thank you for that. Yeah. What's it like, the Lancaster with Bison? What's the Lancaster like with the Bison? Does it kill it quite easy? It's like a bolt action. Bolt, right, yeah. So it takes about 4 shots or something to kill it. Yeah. Well, it's not too
Are you
bad,
the
is it?
gunsmith, sir?
No. I think he's in there, though. Is he? Oh, his head's just popped, miss. If you just give him probably like 5 minutes, he'll be back. He's just literally-
Is there a blacksmith in town by chance?
The minute, no.
Damn
No.
it. Well, see, I
They're-
have these
They're hard to
three.
get hold of.
I have 3 pickaxes to get rid of. 3.
Right.
3. Some friends of mine didn't want theirs, so they gave them to me. And I'm just trying to get rid of them dirt cheap, you know, like, I don't know, $50 a piece. Okay, so 150 for all 3. I think one of them is actually used, the other 2 are brand new. Okay, so what about, yeah, so 140 for all 3? I
32.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, I guess I could equip them. Hold on.
All right, thank you much.
They start at 500? So this one's 426, so it's like barely been used. Let me check the other 2. I just want to make sure they was honest with me, you know. 369, so that one's actually the one that's been used. Hold on, we'll make a good deal. We'll make a deal. Give me one more second. Okay, so we got one that's 425, one 369, and one that's 500. So 50 for the 500, 40 for the 4, and then 30 for the other. So 120. 30 and 40 is 70, and 50 is 120. Yep, so I'll hand them to you. You have enough room? Okay, so here's one of them. Here's the second one. And here is the third one. So $120, please. Thank you very much. You too, sir.
Where's that going?
your gun then, fella. And customize. It's gonna be, shit, I got it down in my book.
Sorry, filler. Yep.
$4.95.
How much did you say?
$4.95.
$4.95. All right. I need to get $20 then. Hold on.
A lady was just looking for you as well.
A lady?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it was?
370? Is that you?
$4.95.
No, 370 is your number, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm tired.
Good price on them pickaxes.
Thank you, fella.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Yep, all customized and stuff. If there's nothing, if you don't like something about it, I can change it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it makes sense. You sell them for $75, them $100 in full. It's even to a blacksmith. The one down Limpany, he buys them for $150, the full ones. So if you see the blacksmith down there, sell them to him, man, you'll get a pretty penny for them. Is that Julio, if you've ever met him? Julio is called. Who works down Limpany. Yeah. I think it's rather 150 or 140 it pays from.
I fucking head popped. Okay.
Again.
I'm good.
Again. Alright, is that alive? Is that still here?
I'm about to go to fucking bed if I go to fucking head pop again.
I was gonna tell you to write. I was gonna tell you to get the bandana off before when I said you that. So I was like eyeing you up, and then I said the belt buckle, and I thought, no, it's part of the shines. You can't pour from.
Howdy, boys. How you doing?
Howdy, miss.
I just wanted to let y'all know, in case this was a private conversation, one of y'all is using a raised voice. That's okay. I just wanted to let you know. I forget myself sometimes as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
That is. I don't know what gun to get next. I want a semi-auto pistol. I don't know if
I don't even want to make guns at the moment. I'm too tired.
Nah.
I thought you had a semi-auto.
No, I've got a semi-automatic shotgun. Rag someone off the horse or rag two off the horse, we'll be right.
I'm tired.
I think I'm gonna do a few stores tomorrow as well. Won't mind doing. Last time we did a bank lot, that was just fucking balls, though. Flew across the room because of dynamite, and then fucking there was nothing inside the vault. Literally, there was no safes to even crack. It was like, what the fuck? So the government had to give us everything back. It was just big balls up.
I haven't done a bank in so long.
Who's this guy?
Hey,
Who
slow
keeps
the fuck
trotting
down!
around? He's trotting around and being a bit suspicious, lingering around. I think you were watching me sell drugs before. Who's this guy? No wed?
You gotta do the law's job, you know?
Who's this guy? I don't know. Let me.
Oh, okay.
There's Relish. You a Relish by any chance?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
we can hear you
it's
now.
so confusing. What?
Yeah. I think the counter's being a bit slow. It's like when you go in storage as well, it just seems dead slow.
You're just a naked body in my eyes. So
No head.
weird.
No head, no legs.
I'm
for
like,
me.
what the fuck? I thought it was like some fucking naked beat me up.
You see them up, what's it called, Bannersburg, them kind of people, man.
Yeah.
The locals like that, man, running around.
Where's the police at?
Not doing the job inside the building. Oh, and what's this?
Oh, I saw a couple. What the fuck?
Who the fuck did that?
God damn it, Apollo.
I'm not doing the job.
I'm about to punch you for dust.
I need a doctor. Is there a damn doctor in town? Somebody, please. Holy shit! Oh my god! Please,
Right.
I need help with my cousin. Oh my god.
Harry?
Do it.
Yep, that's where we're at, right there. Hey, watch out, the sick undercover cops. Watch out, the sick undercover cops.
There's some undercovers walking around, so just be careful. undercovers walking around. Careful.
Gus go to sleep?
Yeah, Gus has gone to sleep, yeah. You're not on your horse, by the way, Ryan. Yep, so it's horrible, your horse. The fuck? And it goes running. No, you're behind your horse now. Fucking annoys me.
Yes, sir, I can see you there, sir. Yes, sir.
You might fine now, right?
All my shit's upgraded.
Yeah. And then usually rifling and stuff like that, your actual performance upgrades are 100.
Hey, did you see that the bank in St. Denis is getting robbed?
No.
Fuck that, it's too far.
Why is it when I'm not there, it happens, when I'm fucking there, nothing happens? It's such a... Oh my... This doesn't say for me.
You got kidnapped yesterday when you weren't on.
Oh, no, there's
Missing
a
all
bank
the
robbery when
fun.
I'm not there.
Missing all the fun, lad.
Every time he goes to bed, a fucking store robbery happens.
Yeah,
or
literally.
he gets kidnapped in the apartment or shot in the apartment.
I'm like, oh, I want to go to bed, and I'm like, nah, if I stay for a bit longer, something might happen, and then I'm like, oh,
Nothing
fuck, I give up.
happens.
And then I go to sleep, and then it happens. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
It's always a curse, isn't it?
We had one store robbery here, and we caught one of them.
I've not been a part of one bank robbery yet. Oh no, one actually. I've been a part of one.
I've been a part
And
of
that turned-
7 now.
That
8.
turned into a gunfight, and I dropped a couple of them, and one ran up behind me, and all the lawmen who were with me were down, so he blasted me and told me.
Oh, they're fun at first, but you get bored of them real quick. Responding to some of those just get to be fucking tedious.
Dude, listen to this. The one we did here. I watched this dude get off a horse and hide in a bush, so I ran around like I didn't see it. And then as soon as I go to check the bushes again, he just stands up and looks at me. I was like, you know, you could have got away, but yet you decided to stand up and let me catch you. All right.
God, what some people. Nah, this guy, he is an ex-lawman, aren't you? You fucking. I won't be able to deal with all the I put myself, mate.
It's not that bad, to be honest.
It's not bad if you're command. We get to skip out on the fucking paperwork.
Get all the paperwork thrown to you, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know, like most robberies, they turn out to be shootouts, or they actually just chases most of them?
It's like 50. I was probably say it's like 70, 30.
You always find if the robber doesn't shoot, will use won't shoot, will you?
No, so we have to be shot up before we can even shoot. We're not allowed
Yeah. That's what I always tell people to do, really, because it's one of them, isn't it? You don't want to be shooting at a lawman and then they shoot.
A lot of them don't, because if they shoot and we capture them, they lose their guns. Whereas if they don't shoot and get caught, they don't lose the money because we can't take the money off them and we can't do shit all about it. So we just charge
You can still
them.
take the money off them.
No, you can't.
You can, because
We're not allowed to.
Yep.
You're not allowed to take the money.
Nope.
What the fuck? How much money they took? Fucking.
Because it won't hold up in court, they say you basically can't do it because it won't hold up in court. And we're like,
What?
well, it should be a law where if they have money on them, they lose that right team to keep that money.
If it's over a certain amount, anyway, realistically.
Nah, we're not allowed to. We can't, like everyone else. So, like, someone can go, just wake up in county, if you know what I mean. Go grab a cattleman, go get a hostage, go rob a store, we'd arrest them, get fines, pay the fines for the money they stole, walk away with a bunch of money. So, like, it's bullshit.
It's weird. Like it is weird. Some of the shit. So let's say if you rob someone and then next minute they end up getting caught for it, but they've got away with the guns anyway, and you're only giving them a $50 fine or something like that. Next to nothing. It's a bit stupid that, but the guns are worth a lot more money than that.
But sometimes the marshals will get a warrant to search people's lockups.
Right, yeah. That makes
Depends
sense.
on how bad it is.
Yeah. Depends if you're a prolific robber.
Yeah, like they're doing it all the time, and like stole or like loads of guns.
Yeah.
They have time to.
Fucking serial
That rarely happens, to be honest.
Criminals usually they don't last long, I found. They really don't last long.
They don't.
Because they play it stupidly. Do it very stupidly. Once they start robbing stores and stuff, then they start gang rivals, and then that shit goes tits up, doesn't it? So.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid. You can't take their money, to be honest. It should be a thing. So.
And now officers have not my money, but I've got a cousin, and they took his money.
They're
when
not
he did
meant
a store, right. At least I know that now.
That's a bit. So what happens if they rob a bank then?
Can't take the money. Take the stuff they stole. So like the gold bars in their pockets and the banknotes in their pockets.
Do they not actually get money from banks then?
They get money. Yeah, I think they do.
They get money as well. Right. So it's not just March notes, is it? Then you don't just
Actually,
get them.
do they get money? I think it might just be gold bars actually, and they sell them.
Right,
So,
yeah.
but stores you still get quite a good amount of money.
Yeah.
I think some people you can get up to like 1,000 out of a store. So,
Nah. I think the most I've ever seen out of the store is $550. But then you can sell the keys as well.
I had a cousin that got like,
Right. Wonder
like
what store
7,
that
8.
is. Yeah. When was this recently?
1901.
Right, 1901. Right. Might have changed. It works out about 400 to 550 you get now, but you get 2 Hornet keys as well, so you can sell them for $300.
You need to get one back in order to double.
Right, so that'll be what makes up for it realistically. So if you sold it, you'd probably get about 800. $100 in the pocket, you should be able to seize it at least, and you should have to say where they've got that money from at least.
Well, I think if they rob a store and they've got money on them like stupid idiots, then it's their own fault. They lose it all. They lose the right to keep that money they already earned. Probably earned that in a store robbery in the first place, so.
It's not good money anymore, man, really. It's not worth it. Not
Well,
now, 6 lawmen can attend to the store robbery.
It's 6, isn't it?
Yeah, but why would you take? I'd never take 6 man money to a store robbery. It wouldn't be worth it.
It was like that 1901, so.
Yeah. Never got up to any of that in 1901 when I was around, but I just
My cousin did some very stupid shit back then. Like no hostage and come get me.
Yeah.
Shit.
So what happens if there isn't a hostage? Is it just a shootout?
Pretty much.
Well, they tried to negotiate and try and get us to leave, but we were just there for the gunfight more than anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was a 4v7, and they lost. Yeah, they just slammed one more in there, and we got done for it.
Pretty much, we were told if there's no hostage yet, just go in there, guns blasting if you want, take them out.
We got told off for it. They said that's not,
What the fuck? Command told us we could do it.
No, about being a criminal doing it. You get told off by
Right. So if you don't go with a hostage, it's pretty stupid though, isn't it? If you don't, but obviously if that's how you want to play it, that's how you want to play it out. And really
something interesting, man. You know what I mean? It's always the same stuff, man, over and over again. So fuck it, give us something different.
Yeah.
Did it twice actually, and won both times.
I've got a cousin that's an absolute shed me, but we don't come around much anymore. I think get bored of it.
We really can't now because we can't go in our own territory with that cousin, and
they made it a law that we basically can't play do criminals on Cousins or at all.
So if you're command, you can't even be one.
Right.
So it's
you know a bit too much, though, realistically, with the newspaper and stuff, though, don't you? It's to advantages people use. That's for advantages as well, with the newspaper.
Oh no, I don't use it to advantage. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I know for a fact I can get away.
It's just
I've only ever been caught once, and that's because the store windows on the inside were really shiny, and on the outside they weren't very shiny.
Right.
So when you're trying to look through and you get in a gunfight, you can't really see because your eyes have been blinded.
Yeah. That's a bit stupid. That should be the opposite way around, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, I shouldn't even be like, oh man, be fair, innit? So.
Yeah, we ended up doing a bank the other week, and it was just there was no fucking money in the bank. There were no safes to even crack or anything. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? I was like, what the fuck? It turns into a shootout after that, realistically. So everything was just like, what?
Oh. What is happening?
Wind's It's been like that since 1901.
I need to find this boy Dylan.
No, it was bad back in 1901 with these people here.
Yeah, it's fucking gonna be hard work trying to find
Stupid bad.
someone dealing.
There's someone dealing, is there? In fact,
Fucking dealers.
Is that the fucking finger that?
I literally went upstairs and I saw the people right above them.
I don't know. I don't know. Is that fucking thingy over there? What's his name?
Pinky? Oh,
Oh, what's his name in there?
I can't fucking see shit with this fucking weather right now.
It's
It was you, weren't it?
It was me.
Is that what I think it is?
Oh, is that the Reverend?
I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
been
the
around
Reverend.
for a very, very long time, but more than
You
likely.
alright, man?
I'm doing outside county issues, so it's nice to
Yeah.
come in every now and then.
You boys like a family because you got blue bandanas.
Yeah, we're a part of a group.
Are you the
Blue
blue
Mountain
bandana
Shiners.
gang?
It's the
Blue
Blue
Mountain
Mountain.
Shiners.
Oh, I remember one of them. What's his
We're
name?
just
Bloody hell.
starting
Mad
up again.
Ron used
Yeah,
to,
Mad Ron, that's the
Yeah,
one.
it's not around anymore. It's,
Oh man, what a
heated.
shame. Man.
What happened to
Oh,
Ron?
It's a heated, man.
What for?
He got heated. I mean,
I'm not too sure. I think it was over some gold bars or something like that. Do you remember
he
that guy?
got it before back in 1901, didn't he as well?
Right.
Because of
No,
the shit that happened.
There was a guy going round with counterfeit money buying gold bars off people.
Oh, I know you're about now.
And it was all over that situation, really. So
How
there
does
was
he
a
get
bit of a balls up for Ron in it, but he was selling him quite a bit. And,
How's that his problem then? Like, how is he meant to know?
I really don't know.
but is Mr. Gustavo still around?
Gus, he's gone. Gus got. Who's that? Gus, are you on about?
Yeah, he's
He's
still
gone to
around.
sleep. He's gone to sleep not long ago.
I'm asking more of if he's
Yeah, he's still
also
around.
heated. Okay.
Yeah, no.
It's
Gus
Apollo's
is
still
the
around.
Gus is the new leader.
That's good to know.
The
Me
member
and
boys still around
Gus
that
have
used to
had
be
our
blue.
issues, but we've come to good agreements at this point. Or if we didn't, you gentlemen would be taking me out back and killing me at this point. So that's how I know we're on at least decent terms. But it's interesting about Ron, because he was one wrong move last year away from being hung.
Yeah, yes, I know. I remember that.
And a couple good friends of mine used to fuck with him a little bit, but
Oh, let me guess. What were the names?
there was a small little gentleman I used to know that was cursed by a blade or something. I think his name was Shanky.
Oh, no, I don't know. No, I don't know.
But they were interesting.
I know he had a problem with I can't remember his name now.
Ron had a
Bloody-
problem with just about everybody at one
Nah,
point or another.
someone really specific has set him up for that shit that happened. Oh. He used to be a Blue Mountain Shiner, then he left, and then they had a different gang, and oh, I don't remember his name now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Did it start with a D? Did you say that, Brian?
Nah, I don't remember what his name was now. He was a Blue Mountain Shiner, but they had a falling out, and he left. And then joined up with a guy, and I can't remember. They used to come here and they used to have arguments and kidnap people all the time with Vinos and shoot them. And yeah, can't remember his name now. So I can't remember seeing any of your lot's faces back then. You fresh
Nah,
Blue
nah.
Mountain Shiners?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
probably
around last time round, but I didn't do half the shit like doing now.
Was you the one selling used guns?
Me?
No,
Yeah, back in
those are
1901.
lightly
No.
pre-owned, previously fired,
No,
unnaturally
there was a
acquired.
guy back in 1901 who used to sell used guns down here.
It is, they fell off truck. You know how they get damaged and dirty? It's simple like that.
They were definitely customized. So.
Yeah, they fall off back of wagon. They get all dirty, so you have to sell them for cheap. Easy peasy. You know how business works, village.
Nah, I just used to do a bit of hunting myself. I didn't really know what to do around there in it, so I was just trying to find my feet in it. And then,
Found your feet now with all these guns you got, man.
yeah, definitely.
So who runs the gun shop now?
Apollo.
Apollo still
Gus.
has it? Okay, that's good.
Apollo
Yeah.
does, yeah.
You boys are like my pistols then.
Them are nice, yeah, I've seen,
I think they look like shit.
How we going, Jim?
Wow.
All you need
What's
is
up,
a
Bubble?
good volcanic pistol for defense.
I've got a Falcon
What's that?
and I've got a Navy.
Hi, man.
Yeah, same. Yeah, everyone seems to be rocking that at the minute, though.
After
Hey,
Gustavo
civilian.
literally smacked me across the face with some hard fruits, I really don't want to
quit the
be
roll-up.
like a gunslinger much
Oh, you
more. He
finally
called me a
quit it?
sociopath for the other tools I do, and it
Nice.
kind of
Just
hurt.
got back.
So I'm like, you know what? Maybe this whole shooting
Did
period
you
is
not
sort of fun. My very first one a long time ago. Don't ever
Wouldn't that-
cheat, because
wouldn't-
then
wouldn't-
you might not
wouldn't that
survive.
mean you should be?
Not if they cheat. And it was very,
wow.
very,
Sorry, I'm in my
very
head right
awkward
now.
situation.
Hold on.
You sound like you know quite a bit about
That's
that.
all I did. That's all I did. I just went around practicing because I just had nothing else to do, and it was fun to kill some time, you know, walk in the desert and shoot at things and do it accurately. I had a very good friend by the name of Snow Maxim. He used to be the sheriff here. He is the...
Oh no, don't talk about him, please.
I'm just gonna put it like this. He's a level of a class that I know I wouldn't fuck with on any day. Because I know I'm okay, I'm better than the average bear, but there are levels to these gunslinging shit. And I don't feel like getting put into a grave by somebody that's that damn good. Like, you know, anybody can figure out where to aim and be able to do what they got to do, but there's certain people that can do it like breathing. They don't need a second to prepare themselves like I do.
That's why I'm a lawman and not a criminal.
I would be a lawman, but at the end of the day, I do too much work in county than out of county because it's very similar.
being a lawman prevents me from just fucking shooting people.
Yeah, you shoot criminals. Difference. Not people.
I think as a lawman, though, it's harder than a criminal because criminal can shoot whenever they feel like after they've warned you, whereas we've got to wait for them to take their first shot and then shoot back. So we've got that like first shot.
I'm just saying, if a criminal fucking threatens me, as soon as he touches his gun, I'm gonna fucking put him down.
Yeah.
If he's
People
standing
need
in
to
front of me,
realize that, like, let's say me and you having a conversation like this, but there's no, if a gun comes out, there's no, oh, I'm going to threaten you with it. If you pull out the gun, it's shooting time. And a lot of people don't realize that. They'll pull them out and think that it's going to be deterrence, and then a big shootout starts when it shouldn't have happened in the first place. It's why, like, certain criminals, you have to have a certain class. You be polite, you be efficient, and you don't fuck with anybody unnecessarily. It just causes more issues than there needs to be. But a lot of new people coming off trains are like, ooh, look, you have something fancy on you, and I have a piece of rope on me that can take from. And then after they don't get the way they want, then, oh, they shoot the way out. And then, oh, when that doesn't work out, then all of a sudden they're causing more issues, and then you don't see them ever again. But apparently there's a whole influx of those assholes right now.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
I've been trying to keep my eye on how things are going, because this is the only... Out of the last month, I've probably been here 20 minutes, and this has been 15 of it. But I've been trying to stay up with the letters and stuff. It's nice seeing some familiar, handsome faces again, that's for sure. The last time there was nobody here besides some brand new assistant deputies who didn't even know who I was, so I just was over in the cemetery practicing my aiming. It's always nice to get some good practice aiming. Oh, keep in mind, this is one of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you. If you're looking for specific like shooting scenarios, practice differences in elevation on your draws, because drawing at ground level versus drawing at a height advantage or disadvantage will throw your aim off immensely. And let's say you're on a horse and somebody's on the ground, or vice versa. You have to know roughly where you're aiming, even though usually, oh, let's say I'm aiming at that tree, boom, very center of tree. But if you're slightly like 2 feet up, you're going to be aiming more at the lower edge of the tree, and then you can not hit somebody in the vitals in one shot. It's the little things that people don't think of that I accidentally think of. I'm like, oh, look, that kind of works, because I sit there for an hour fucking around. People don't have the patience to do that.
yeah, if you sit there and practice it all damn day, you just good at it. I don't know what to say. I don't look at it as the way you look at it. I just look at it as I'm used to it.
Oh, yeah, we can barely hear you.
Yeah.
He just looks away from you.
Yes,
just
if he looks
pulled
away
his gun
from
off
you. But you
He
have
just
to
pulled your gun
understand,
off
in that situation, if he's able to pull his gun back on you and shoot you, you're probably not making it out of that shootout alive. Because if he has you dead to rights and you're trying to risk a shootout in that situation, then there's very little a doctor could be able to do, because when there's a gun pointed right at your fucking brain and you try to do some heroic shit, you might just die. You know how that works? So you have to be very, very, very careful with that. But yes, what you are doing, you can, because he's looking away, it's distraction. It's a very good idea to think of. He's distracted, get a shot on him before he comes back to you, but you need to be prepared for the consequences if you try to pull that shit off and it fails.
I'll just tell you, if you're moseying on about your normal daily life and somebody decides to point a fucking gun at you and then they walk away, or they fucking give you leniency or put their gun down,
clunk them upside the head.
If you feel you can shoot them.
The problem is when people get too close and point their gun at you and they're on their own, you can just disarm them. So
always just clunk them on there. I'm gonna clean myself up real quick. I'm listening.
Knock his ass out.
Yeah, knock his ass out, man.
Always try to remember, shooting somebody usually is the end of all lessons, but a lesson of pain somebody will remember for a lifetime. So try to hit them upside the head. Just in those situations, you have to be very, very, very careful, because one fuck up and you are just dead, or somebody sends your unconscious body to TD and you just wake up dead regardless.
Yeah.
So it's a very slippery slope. So
I was inside the what's it called the other day, the clothing store, and someone drawn a gun on me in there, and then
are you allowed to rob it?
yeah. You're allowed to rob it in there, but if you're in like your clothing, changing your clothing, they're not allowed to. It's a bit of a sketchy one. So the guy had his gun pointed at me whilst I had my clothing. I've come out of it, and he lowered his gun, so I just shot him straight in the face. And then, yep, I got in trouble for that. Don't ask why, just fuck off, just got in trouble for it. It's a bit stupid. And it's apparently because when you're in there, you're supposed to, if someone's got the gun to your head, even if they lower it, apparently that's okay. You've still got your bangs rights. But yeah. So it's one of them, innit? It depends on whatever the government say about it as well. Who's dealing with it?
in those situations, it's always good to, yeah, sure, take what you want, and then when they turn around, you know, they're usually kind of fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll take it, and they lower the gun, and then you just fucking... Look, it takes a second for them to pull out the rope, and it takes a second for you to fuck them up in that, you know, in the time frame.
Yeah.
Either be a victim or be on your toes. I have a question for you, Lawman. Is Mr. Herschel White still employed with the office?
No.
No.
Reverend, you're missing out on so much.
No, he resigned. He resigned, Herschel White.
That is a shame.
He left ages ago.
Yeah, same with James at Rowe. He resigned as well.
Did anybody know where they went?
James isn't there anymore, and neither's Herschel.
They're not here no more, huh?
No.
Herschel was my best friend, so that is,
He was a good guy, Herschel, as well.
yeah, he was one of the best, that is for fucking sure. Well, I appreciate the information at least. It's better knowing.
Yeah. No, he was a decent guy, Herschel. I liked him.
Did he just like leave county, or is he
Yeah.
dead?
Just as soon as there was some things that went on in the department, and then after that, just give up kind of thing. Cut his ties with it.
Got a really curious question. Can I check your badge out? I'm really curious what it looks like.
If, hopefully I'll be able to see him again.
Is that alright, dude?
That's what, of course, as soon as the Reverend leaves, everybody besides the Reverend decides to
What are you looking at?
zap themselves.
This
out of
back
diseases.
book looks cool.
What's that? My belt book?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look at it, man. That's the
He just
sign.
like, he's just trying to judge the triangle. Yeah, I'm not giving a full
Is that a
stop.
wolf and like a bottle?
Yeah, moonshine bottle.
That's
That's
cool.
why we're mountain shiners.
Ah, like it's been so long since I've seen these new battle calls. They're really cool. Glad you lot got something different.
Nah, there's a Valentine one that some lads roll around in, so there's quite a few of them, pretty decent ones.
I know before like there was only a certain amount, so that's the first time I've ever seen that one. Can't
This
remember what
one was our trademark. This one.
50 PCs
that's nice.
and 50 pieces gets you rated $400.
Do you hate people that
50 biscuits and
wear
gravy
the same one as you lot?
They won't be wearing the same one.
That's what I mean. Answer my question.
Right here.
Yeah, this
I
guy
know,
behind me,
I know.
Ryan, I thought he was wearing a blue bandana before, and yeah, he was going to get told to take that off straight away, but I realised he had a belt book on as well, so yeah, he's one of the boys.
Or what happens if he hasn't really one of the boys and he's just here infiltrating you?
Well,
Oh.
Easy mouth.
realistically, get took on back on it.
Well, hey, we'll see Ryan tied up in a minute and take him back, and we're bang. What?
Probably take his eye out or something like that first.
Yeah.
Take a toe or a finger. I've seen a few tours get took off, especially on that hill. Though.
A lot of money.
Trying to see. I'm trying to do what you told me to do. Like look up at that little cross at the top of that church. And try and get it to land on it.
I like that.
That was too much to the left.
It's a smart way to get it going. Think of it like so if you have your hands up like this, there's a good way to figure it out roughly by your fingers. Exactly what you're doing.
I just got a bit lower then.
So what?
Now, find out what this person is.
I would let somebody shoot the bell, but I don't feel like climbing up there to repair it.
I know she is.
One day I'll get my name plastered on that instead of Isaac Hampton. I haven't seen him
Bang
around.
straight on it then.
Everybody knows that's my church.
That could take a ride down there.
You just spit.
It's not too bad in this situation though. Drawing your gun fast. I always find it works out pretty.
Because think of it like this: if you can get let's say theoretically you're aiming for somebody's nose, but you pull your gun and you're aiming at their eyeball. Oh, oops! What a shame. But if you're in pole and you're aiming at their left shoulder, you're fucked. You might have to take a second to aim. You know, being familiar where your gun's always going to be, just at any given notice.
I'm glad they got rid of them people that were doing that special magic trick, you know? Where they actually know exactly where it was.
Yeah, those would be called cowards.
But even then, I'm gonna tell you the truth, you don't know exactly where it's gonna go because every time you pull your weapon, it moves. What is it?
Ever so
over
slightly.
to the right. Ever so slightly to the right.
I know a way right now you can get it perfect every time, but you know that's getting fixed very soon.
Yeah.
Like I could show you a demonstration on a good turn quick draw shot, but I need to sacrifice the sheriff's office by lighting on fire with the lantern.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, at least I did give heads up for it.
Lieutenant?
Lieutenant. Yeah, mate, we're just here grabbing some horses and money and stuff.
Of course. Make yourself at home. You're more than welcome.
Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, boys, how are we?
I'm alright. How about
Good,
yourself?
How y'all doing?
Not bad, mate, not
Good,
bad.
how are you doing?
Yes, don't be afraid to come down here. Y'all are more than welcome here.
Sweet. Might hang around for a bit, don't
Yeah, y'all can hang around if you want to. I don't have a problem with it.
What did you help with?
Oh, they're just gonna
ride
grab
a
things.
strawberry, or do I just take the wagon over?
You can take it away. Just put it at the sheriff's office. You'll be alright.
Leave it there for a hot second. I gotta hit the bank.
Alright.
Dude, I really don't care if they hang out here.
I don't either.
More lawmen, better.
Yeah.
There's still
I'm sure he's a... Yeah, that's all addresses. Very good, very good. It's nice that certain names are here and there's no other priest trying to take up
I'm not trying to come in here and fucking disrupt the local population or fucking any of that shit. I'm just here to show presence.
The people that have been around that know, and that's. I'm glad that I'm not just a phantom memory.
Yeah, I mean we'll make it. We'll be good. We'll make it work.
I think he was the one that took the fucking shotgun shell in the back or something like that, in the chest or something like that, after local. Do you remember when I jumped on the wagon and the local started shooting it?
Oh no. That was the last time. So funny enough, me and Gustavo were having a little bit of issues during that time before they were completely resolved. And me and him might, well, I might have quick drawn. He almost.
Has it seen you since?
I paid my fine. I took my time in jail. I lost my weapon. I did everything that I needed to do. And that was it.
Yeah, it is.
But I shot him in the front. Not in the back. Only coward shoot somebody in the back.
Yeah.
But Gustavo's good and handsome. We've figured out that certain issues are not issues in the first place, and I know I still owe that handsome gentleman.
Do you know as well
Alright,
as
you
all
gotta
the
take care
armor
of
plate and Zerg, you put a bucket on your head, it'll take 2 shots to kill you in this
Not
point blank.
not bullets, but it'll dodge just about everything else, just like
Nah,
normal
I
armor.
shot someone twice in the head with a navy. Basically, the first shot didn't kill him, the second one did. When he had the bucket on his head, that's what happened in the clothing store the other day. His head licked 2 shots into him. So watch. Well,
So
look back on it.
did you look Did you hit them clean on? Because I've tested even with the 22 rifle before, and a clean shot on the helmet will still drop somebody. If it's a straight-on shot with any gun. You might, I'm not saying you could have changed, because this is all the testing I've done before the new year. So, maybe if you would have like shot his hat, like you normally would have shot, so just like the tip of the helmet.
No, I've just look back on my memory, and it's literally I pointed and to like the nose, so where his nose was, that's where I shot him, and then he had to shoot him again just above his nose to actually kill him.
Jeez, now you understand this is intriguing me so much, but it's very difficult to convince somebody to let me shoot them in the helmet to test this theory. But that is interesting to know that there's a chance it might catch one for you.
Just had a look back on my memories.
Because this breastplate will definitely catch some fucking lead for you.
He shot me with a carbine, Gus, and what's it called? It didn't even break my heart at the end with one of them plates on. They're pretty decent, man.
I've taken a point-blank shotgun shot to the fucking chest with these. And let's just say I was about a fart away from not making it back home, but I made it. I was surprised that I wasn't unconscious, to be honest.
Because how? Not kid order.
I want you to literally be on death's door as if there is not one more bit of anything you can take, but you're somehow still standing.
Yeah.
It was able to do that, and I was just. Now the second blast blew my ass into the river and they had to fish me out. But I mean, the first one today.
Yeah. The only thing is if it knocks you with a shotgun, doesn't it? So if I shot you with my shotgun, now it'd knock you a bit, wouldn't it? So then I'd have another chance to shoot you again, realistically.
It might if you're very close, yes. But if you hit me and I fall down, you might be mistaken if I am out, and if it's multiple people. So in that situation, just nice little double tap.
Yeah.
But I think you are correct in saying it might stumble me a bit if it's from a certain range.
Yeah.
I don't think rifles do, but the shotgun, I'm pretty sure does.
That's why I have to send the automatic sock.
Quick lawman, nobody gets sent to jail.
Go ahead.
I already got 4 graves dug up there. Just pick one.
You can test it if you want.
No, I already know what's going to happen. I'm gonna get fucking my ass kicked by a shotgun blast and be like, yeah, but it worked. Coughing up little bits of fucking, I don't know, not my liver, but my ribs.
Yeah, it'd be funny, though.
Oh, you're not wrong. It'd be fucking hilarious. But it's funnier if somebody else got shot. Ideals, at least things are not quite as I left them, but at least relatively similar. Don't have to like learn. Don't have to learn new things going on. It's just change in management rather than change in organizations.
This town's just gone to shit the last few weeks, but it should be getting better.
Yeah, as soon as I leave, apparently.
There's a lot of shit what's going on, man.
Because whenever there wasn't law around town, I would always be the one getting the criminals to go other places, being like, what do you want here? Realistically. Like, sometimes you have to just hit them with logic. It's like, look, I have like $30 worth of shit on me at best. Everybody else here has nothing. Go somewhere else. I'm like, oh, you know what, you're right. And no more issues.
I do not want that pause.
Not one.
I was wondering why you're looking at me all sassily like.
That's the one.
But don't worry. I made sure that any criminal I meet, I tell them never rob any normal folk, because it's hard for them to replace things, you know? Rob lawmen, they get paid by the hour.
Rob Lawman.
They can replace it, they get paid by the hour. Just don't rob everyday farmers and stuff, it's harder for them. They work for a living.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just giving you shit. Because you can at least handle yourself against a couple of dead shifts, at least I hope.
Okay.
I
don't like shooting people.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to try to start anything by any means. It's just the truth. If you're going to rob from somebody that can at least replace it.
I agree with you.
You can't have crime stop, but you can have it in places that's more manageable when it happens.
Right.
I think what's happening now with the law, with all come together, I think that's going to be a hell of a lot harder for criminals to do stuff anyway.
So, is it kind of up to people's discretion on where they're patrolling, or is it still kind of, hey, if you're from Lemoyne, stay in Lemoyne?
We put people in places.
Oh,
I think
so
you
it's
can
a
pick where you
whole
want to go, can't you?
At least have a say, probably. You're like, I'd prefer to stay on roughly this area if we could. Because what would be easier?
We're trying to walk that. We're still trying to work that out.
Yeah, what would be easier though? Having 10 people learning brand new routes, or keeping most of them on the place they've known, but the certain ones that could use going to other places change? Because you can still have people that know the area, know who the local troublemakers are, and the local, entertainment is. The people that aren't causing issues, but to the people that don't know, they look like they are. Like, I don't know if you know a gentleman by like Larry. He used to be around here a lot, but now he's more down in Lemoyne than he used to be and stuff like these.
Larry what?
Summerfield.
Mm-mm.
It's been quite a while. But like the local people that keep the town a little bit interesting with their conversation and their actions. They might throw themselves off a roof from time to time, but it's better than them causing shootouts and like bar fights and shit.
I've freed myself off enough roofs, me.
Everybody was a stuntman for money in this county at one point or another. Let's be real. You have no money, no idea what's going on, and two perfectly unbroken legs, and somebody willing to put $10 in your pocket to fix that. I mean, shit, $10 is $10, and FEMA's throw back. But it's nice to see the town's not burning to the ground.
Yeah, it's starting to get better. It's starting to get better. It is really starting to get better. But the last few weeks, man, it's been a bit of a shithole, man.
It's a shame about Ron. He wasn't terrible in that.
Since Ron went, it went a bit of a shithole because he used to like. He used to buy everything and what's it called, didn't he? He used to buy everyone's gold and all the fucking
economic
everything.
heart of this place. He was getting people to roll through a lot, but that did bring a lot of less desirable acquaintances, let's say. Because Ron, like you said, let's not beat around the bush. You buy everything. If it makes money, he's going to do it. I've been around fine gentlemen for a long time. A lot longer than some of you may even realize. So at the end of the day, it's like, alright, well, it's a shame he got caught for doing something like that, but it's kind of fucking funny. He got caught in a fucking gold scam. Literal, like...
He's mad, man. He's mad. How'd it?
So he was buying gold with counterfeit
Jay, can I talk to you?
That's pretty deballer. I don't even know how you can make counterfeit money here. That is just that's just...
He was a bit mad. He was buying gold bars for $500 a piece. No, I mean the other guy. The counterfeit guy, basically. You can't even sell gold bars anymore now. You can't even go to the black market and sell them anymore.
He crashed the gold economy.
Yeah. So basically, I went not last storm, the storm before, and there was none there. Yeah. I'm gonna head back down just to double check tomorrow, but when I checked quickly, there was nothing there. I heard off Gus as well that it was like that. It's because everyone down Limpany, they're gold panning out there, so everyone's just gold panning. It takes you about an hour to get 150 nuggets. Next minute, you're just smelting it. You go into the black market and selling it on, aren't you?